A very good evening, Zimbabwe, and welcome to Africa and Beyond Television Network. And at this point in time, we are looking at what was happening today. It's Sunday, and we have seen a lot of people, delegates at Precab Farm, that is in Kwekwe, where they were gathered for some unknown activities. So, what is happening is that there are two things. Tim Lacoste is now actually running the slogans more publicly. And since the conference, they've actually upped their game in terms of running these slogans, and they're doing it without any kind of fear. So looking at it, you'd see that they are spiting on the military, they are spiting on General Chiwenga, they are spiting on General Rugeje, and all the pro-Chiwenga people. The biggest challenge is that Chiwenga does not have all the support from the securocrats. As I always say, the securocrats are divided. A group which is going with Emmerson Mnangagwa, a group which is going with the Vice President Chiwenga, and the biggest group which is on its own. So you'd actually see that whatever which is happening, the plans by General Chiwenga, they are being thwarted left, right, and center. What Mnangagwa has mastered is that he needs to stop General at all costs. No matter the circumstances, he needs to stop him. And soon after the conference, things are not looking so good for the general because he's failing. He's failing. Look at the people gathered at the Precab Farm. These are the pictures. And the date is Sunday. And you ask questions to say, what are you doing right there on a Sunday? What are you looking for? Are we in a campaign period or a campaign season? No. This is a clear testimony and a clear indication that something is about to happen, and they are trying by all means possible to gather around, to meet, to discuss. And this is what is happening. So whatever which is going to happen, let us agree one thing, that Emmerson Mnangagwa has failed. But in his failure, he is taking advantage of lack of strategies from Team General. Team General is lacking strategies. I do not know the reasons why. Maybe it's because of lack of enough backup, because it seems as if the younger soldiers, they do not agree with how General Chiwenga is conducting himself or is running the affairs. They are not so happy, which means General Chiwenga does not have the support of junior soldiers. He doesn't. So it's something else. And at this point in time, it seems as if the generals, they are weak and they are failing to outmaneuver Team Lacoste. So very, very interesting moments ahead from now onwards. Let us expect some big things to happen. This is the kind of politics we've seen, we've known, and this is the kind of politics we've experienced right here in Zimbabwe. This was it. So we always say, when you don't have a strategy, usually you don't make it to the top. There are people with strategies, but they're being sidelined. In either factions, if you go to the Mnangagwa faction, they're sidelining people with ideas, people who think the same happens to General, because he's moving with a team. That is what is wrong. So you'd see they want to eat, but they are not going to do anything positive or anything meaningful. So these pictures, they're true testament that things are no longer well for General. As I always say, General Chiwenga is likely going to stick to Emmerson Mnangagwa. In the end, he will stick to Emmerson Mnangagwa, or vachangozoita zvishaisano kuti kana indatadza kutonga tese tirege kutonga. Those are the two possibilities only we can talk about at this point in time. So very interesting moments, and the politics of Zimbabwe is becoming more interesting as each day passes. But let us look into the few weeks coming. A lot is going to be understood. Everything is going to shape up, and you start to see whether General Chiwenga is capable of fighting back, or he is actually failing to do so. So I don't want to take much of your time. Michael says, Chiwenga, wake up, follow the demands and wishes of the masses, power to the people. So I do not see VP Chiwenga with the capability and capacity to do that at this point in time. Yes, he has tried. That is the reason why he is trying by all means possible to dismantle. But will he be able to dismantle the system successfully? I doubt. There is need of someone who is not rushing, somebody who is willing. And the only person who is willing and capable is the President Advocate Nelson Chamisa. So we'll wait to see how everything is going to unfold as we continue. But things are no longer well. In fact, things are not well for Team Chiwenga. Yes, they still have an upper end. They are still out maneuvering and are doing all sorts of things. But to what extent? To what extent, and for what reason? So we'll continue to watch and see what is going to happen. Very, very interesting moments ahead. And may the good Lord watch over you. Thank you very much, everyone, for coming tonight. Let us meet in other episodes as well as other broadcasts.